Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Uh, how's everybody doing? Get set up, guys. Let's get set up. How's everybody doing? Guys, welcome to my stream. It's really early, so no mic. I mean, no mic. No mic yesterday, right? Mic today. No camera right now. Camera later. Uh, welcome. Welcome to the stream, folks. How's everybody doing? How's everybody? We're just getting set up, guys. Okay. Let's start it, shall we? Oh my god. Let's turn off this camera. There we go. Kill the music. Alright, guys. We are on. We are live. Welcome to my stream, guys. Real quick before we get started, thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If you don't know who I am, my name is Frank Gallows, and I stream every day, guys, or as often as possible, usually on the weekdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's when you can catch me, but I am up early today, and we made a big mistake last night, and it's a good thing that I checked this after the stream. I wanted to check the quality of the stream and stuff. I wanted to upload it to YouTube, but we made a major mistake. Can you guys tell me what that mistake is? Do you guys want to guess? Do you guys know? I'll give y'all like a minute. I'll give y'all a minute, guys. You made a pretty big error. The pretty big mistake was that basically, um, I forgot to plug my microphone in. So, you know, guys, we don't have the best equipment, right? So, we're growing, right? So we don't have the best equipment. So what I usually do is when I use this to chat with my friends and stuff like that. Sometimes they hear one of my mic, and the easiest thing for me to do would be to unplug it, right? So I unplugged it, and then I forgot all weekend. I forgot all weekend, and when I streamed yesterday, I basically just talked, and there was no sound. There was just like video games. So we messed up pretty bad. Um, what I think we should do, guys, is we have two characters here, and I wanted to revisit it and give it a fair shake. So maybe we'll use Flag Waver instead of Redguard. We can also completely remake Redguard. It took me a long time to come up with these two characters, so I don't really want to delete them. But we could Flag Waver has Superman as his mentor. We could change Redguard to Wonder. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. We'll give y'all a couple minutes, but like I said, we messed up pretty bad. So maybe we should restart the whole thing. That's what I think we should do. I feel like that's what we should do and give the game a fair chance. Also, it is very early, guys. You're gonna be hearing a lot of weird New York City sounds, sirens, stuff like that. I will do my best to keep it as quiet as possible. If anything, I will mute them for a little bit. Just keep that in mind, guys. We're not in the quietest area of the neighborhood. And we're gonna have a sip of coffee, guys. I just got up. I have a feeling we should remake Redguard. Yeah, I think that's the idea. We'll remake him. We'll make him magic, a magic mentor. We'll use martial arts. And I think that's a good idea. I don't know about you. Make him fire. Like I said, we can talk this stuff. Oh, we can also look at the character creation because they updated it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good idea. Okay, so let's fix the stream. The stream. Welcome. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Uh, no, I think this is a stream name. So let's go ahead and delete them. This is an easy process. Keep in mind, guys, that whatever server you're on, first come, first serve for the names. So it took me a long time to think of this. I think we'll be fine right now. Let's go to create character. And we can watch the intro.
Was at hand. The final campaign in my long war against Superman. While his powers were drained from constant battle, sending him into space to recharge from the Earth's yellow sun. Obsession had blinded me to the real threat, to Earth's true enemy.
Okay. I'll say this is probably one of the best parts of the game. This intro is pretty good.
Lantern! Pick on someone your own size!
A lot of Mumbo stuff is Batman. Chef's kiss, right? I love the way this Batman. Cyborg again. He's Cyborg.
Deathstroke, time for you to join the party.
Come on! We've got lots of murdering to do.
Something?
Greetings, sister.
That part never made much sense to me because he just like killed himself for no reason. Like, there's no way the Flash is actually gonna hurt him too bad.
What's this? Nobody kills the bat but me!
Call him! Bring him to me!
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just realized you can see the mouth. Whoops. Sorry.
Madman! Adam!
Wait, he's alive. Forgot about that part. move on. Maybe not so much.
You don't deserve to live! Diana.
Beaten by a mere man.
No. You've lost everything.
No, I beat you.
That's Luthor!
Brainiac had returned. For years, he'd been stealing the powers of Earth's protectors, but we were too busy fighting amongst ourselves to see the danger. Died fighting. Finally, I alone survived. A rat in the walls of the Brainiac construct. I have traveled through time to warn you. This is my past, but your future. And it means the end of humanity, so together, we must change it.
What have you done, Luthor?
Given you a fighting chance.
He's lying. It's some kind of trap. Why should we trust you?
Because if you don't, Earth is doomed. I've stolen Brainiac's exobytes and released them into Earth's atmosphere. They hold the powers stolen from the heroes and villains of my time, and will bestow them on anyone they contact. The exobytes will create a new breed of superhuman to fight Brainiac's invasion. You must teach them to use their new abilities, for they must be on the front line in the coming battle, or my grim future will become your own.
And here's the new character creator. It's I guess it's old at this point, but it's for me. I've stepped away from the game, like, you know, at least a year or so now, maybe a couple years. Feels like it's been a long time, right? But there it is. It's fully updated. I was gonna say that it's hard to believe that Kevin Conroy is dead. You know, he's been dead for a little bit now, but that voice of Batman that you heard over the years, guys, that's not gonna be there anymore. Passed away. So I hope you enjoy it. I don't know what they're gonna do moving forward with this game. I don't know if they made DLCs with Batman after, because he did all the voice work for Batman here. So I guess it might be interesting to make maybe a tech-based character and see if they read his voice assets. What do you guys think? Maybe we should do that, huh? I'll give you guys a minute. But we gotta let's take a look at the stuff, guys, right? So we have customized here, and then we have like the inspired buys. Inspired buys is like if you just want to make a character real quick and get into it, because there's so much more to do after. There's one thing I did notice, and like I said, guys, and there's no sugarcoating this. At the end of the day, when you pick a game, especially an MMO or a game that's always on, you have to pick your poison. And what I mean by that is, at some point or another, you're gonna have to invest in cash up. There's just no way around it. One thing I don't like that I noticed that they did, and I don't know if this is by design. We'll go back into that in a second. Customize it. Right. You see these right here? These body heights? I don't know if they took it away, but there's like 6 body heights in the game. You used to be able to pick them here, but it looks like now you have to go into the cash shop if you the in-between heights. Like I said, take that with a grain of salt, because I don't know if they took them out, and if you had them already, had them, and they kind of just streamlined everything. But they used to be like short, and then like there would be like 3 versions of short where you would look like very, very short, like Robin size, and then would you still have the same kind of overall frame, right? So even the tall, like you would be real buff, but you could be like a short buff, I guess you would say. That's the best way I can describe it. I would have to go into the game with like my actual account and show you guys. And like I said, I don't know if they fixed it. Right, I don't know if they just basically streamlined everything and just made it instead of dealing with a bunch of heights. That could be. Let's keep that in mind. So we'll look at the character edit. And guys, if you enjoy this, if you like this DC universe and you want to see more of it, definitely let me know because we're not going to be playing it too much, right? So definitely let me know if you guys like it and you want to see more of it for sure. Did we freeze? I think we froze. That's a good sign, huh? Oh, right. Fantastic. Okay, guys. So, give us a minute. Yeah, the game definitely froze. So let's reboot it, shall we? I don't know what went wrong there, but we'll give it another shot, right? We'll give it a fair shake. Sometimes, we are on a PC. My PC's not the best. Keep that in mind, guys. So let's reboot it. It's a shame. That's a shame that that happened on. But it's bound to happen. Sometimes games crash. We're rebooting it right now. Oh boy, weird, huh? You can only laugh at these kind of things to play. Okay, let's go back to character create. We're gonna skip the intro.
My greatest triumph.
Intro skip. Okay, so let's just talk about everything we were doing before. So, inspired by guys, those are if you just want to make a character real quick, get into the game. Pretty like, you're like, I want to be like Batman on Superman, etc., etc. So it has like a preset character, and then you tweak them from there. One thing you should keep in mind, guys. I'm sorry, I'm snorting a lot. One thing you should keep in mind is that you cannot change their height without a token, right? So if you like this character but you want to make him taller or shorter, do that here, right? So you could go like to Batman and then customize and then height and change his build. Keep that in mind. And I just noticed that I think that's okay. So just keep that in mind, guys. So there's a bunch of inspired buys. We're gonna look at them. Let's make sure the stream is looking because we lost a few for real. So there's Batman, guys. As you can see, he's a hero mentored by Batman. Uses gadgets. I guess they give you like a little rundown of like how hard the power is to use. So as you can see, complexity is high. So like your loadout, you'll be always pushing buttons basically. Be the shadow that stalks the night. So there you go. Your weapon. It shows you your weapon is martial arts. So a little preset loadout for you if you just want to be like Batman. Wonder Woman here. She used. Keep this in mind, guys. The game isn't one-to-one with their power sets. They basically give you like the best thing they could possibly think of for the game. One thing you should remember though is that when the game first came out, there were only 6 powers, right? So there was fire and ice for tanking. There were gadgets, mental for controlling, and there was sorcery and nature for healing. Technically, Wonder Woman is magic based, but she's like super vampire. She has like powers that's like technically wasn't in the game with the character, so they gave her like the best thing they could think of, which I guess was mental for some reason. Doesn't exactly match up, but like I said, it's the best they can do. These days, a lot of people, if they make Wonder Woman, they'll make her Earth power or like some kind of tanky power like ice. Just she's like a tough girl, right? And she can take a lot of damage. can't really do one for one of their power set unless you're doing a super cosplay. Then you could go in and get the lasso and like some other move, but you won't be playing the game at its fullest, right? Because you'll be like really gimping your load and hurting it. So keep that in mind. They gave her mental. You can, pretty sure for sure, if you pick this, change her power set, right? Like I said, guys, these power sets here, we'll talk about that in a minute. A lot of them are like premium powers. Go back to the power by. Right, so there you go. There's Superman. He is ice. Damage. As you can see, everybody's damage, and then they have a side roll. Right, so your side roll is determined by your power. So you cannot, for instance, be like an ice controller or like a gadget tank. That just does not exist. So if you want to tank or heal anything important, look at your power very closely. Right, a lot of people like being healers. Unfortunately, you're pigeonholed into one of the power sets that has it. So just keep that in mind as well, folks. If you're playing on console, this is like the best superhero MMO you can get, and you know, you don't get a lot of options. You don't get too much, sadly. So there's that. Hold on, see if we can open up. I'm gonna check something quick, guys. Okay, okay, we go. So there's Superman. You can see very straightforward stuff. You don't gotta look at them all, but there's the Joker there. Gadgets, Joker Manor. I think he has one hand there for his pistols. You can eventually pick almost any weapon you want. Percy or magic, Lex Luthor, not bad looking. And there's Harley Quinn. Gadgets, right? So these are just a kind of basic archetypes, right? Then you can tweak them to your liking. Keep in mind these archetypes are for the powers that are premium. So there's missions, there's Earth, right? We don't have that. We're on like a free-to-play account, so we are severely hindered. But we can take a look at them. All right. So what we're gonna do is customize turn me body height. Athletic. Okay. Lemon Hero, Dementor. I think it would be Wonder Woman. Weapon, I have martial arts. Fly. There's a lot of stuff that is kind of lacking in this. You can fix it after your character's created. We will definitely come across that. I already have an idea in mind because I want to make Asian, so we're gonna style I think will fit for him. Keep in mind, there's also a lot more hairstyles in the game, but you'll have to quickly, you know, you'll have to open style capsules and like et cetera, right? Play the game, earn some of them, kind of stuff. So there's that. Emblem, I want it to be Fireball, but I want it to be the specific Fireball, right? So I think it's Marling Fireball. The back, I really like the lion cape they added. Not this, it's right cape. And we could tweak it once we're done. So we have the M place, the chest. I believe we're gonna go chevron slimline, and for the reading good elaborate slimline. This is kind of like a basic start kit I always use. For the feet, not really a fan of the feet, but we're gonna keep these hands and feet for a second, and then we'll take them off once we're done. Do clean trimmed for both of them. Okay. And we don't got to worry about this, but one thing that does bother me is the colors. And So as you can see, you have the sub palette there, and maybe it's just because I'm missing it, right? There used to be like a color wheel. The color wheel is still there. You have to go into the games. So we'll do red, yellow, and then black and white. There's also for color palettes, but for some reason maybe the coding, like, you have to go into the game to fix it. I don't know why it's like that, honestly. It's weird. It's weird, but that's how it is. So pretty happy with this right now. Okay, so let's call him ready to go. So name is still available. Boom, 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 boom. Hero, powerful. Personality, I want him to be serious. We'll just go to next because there's a lot lacking, right?
Earth. The center of the multiverse. It will belong to
We'll let this play.
Brainiac. These I will capture and digitize first.
And we could talk, like, once we get into the Brainiac show. We'll chat for a little while.
Of course.
Definitely if you like the game, right, and you want to see more of it. I walked away from this game after about 11. It's been a while since I played it. I have my issues with the game, but if I don't want to turn y'all off from it. If y'all like it, it's free to play. Give it a shot.
There is no intellect strong enough, or power brutal enough to resist me. Soon this planet and all it contains will be mine. Intriguing. There is an anomaly in Earth's atmosphere. Beginning analysis. These exobytes are my own technology, each one holding unknown stores of digitized power from Earth's future. My harvester ships will simply reclaim the data provided by these exobytes and seal Earth's fate. This is a new obstacle. These humans resist my assimilation. My conversion units cannot hold them. Let the humans use their powers. In the end, they too will belong to Brainiac.
Then we have another cutscene coming though. It is slightly janky, guys. Keep in mind this is an old game. It came out on PS3. Way before it came out on PC, I believe. No, I think it came out on PC at the same time. Right, I only had it for PS3. Dismissed that.
Need a hand? I'm Superman, and I'm going to get you off this ship.
So, okay. Here we are.
We both are.
Let's bring it over to loot. There's
And that's Oracle. She's going to help us navigate through Brainiac's defenses. Be on your toes for Brainiac's sentence.
guys, we messed up bad. We messed up so freaking bad, guys. Oh my god. We chose mental by accident. Oh my. Oh. No, I wanted to be fire. No. It's okay, guys. It's alright. We're not gonna remake them. That's a lot of work, for sure. But we can talk for a little bit. So, like I was saying, the character edit, when you're making a character, is missing a lot of stuff. And as you can see, when you go to styles, right, there's all this stuff here. But more importantly, bear with me, folks. Here's your color palettes, right? As you can see, you have 4 of them. So I already know his color scheme. I'll leave it like that. When you're in here, you can actually pick what colors you want, as you can see, so that's a big help. Don't quite remember what we had it as last time, but I'm going to do what I think it was. This is this chest. First of all, first things first. Yeah, we're going to have to keep that clean. Like I said, we'll talk about our shortcomings later on, right? I don't want to turn you guys off yet. If you like it, like I said, definitely let me. If not, definitely let me know. I'll leave that there. The chess piece. So I really want the flag, because I like, you know, this is like kind of like my head working like overtime right now. I want that back piece to be red, right? So I do it like this right here. I'm thinking of just making it like actually. Maybe we'll do it all red with like a black cape. Here's the thing though, I know there is a Keen and Khan, and I don't want to be right. And now that we messed up his outfit a little bit, I'll have to redo the whole thing regardless. Alright, so there's that as well. So you know what? We'll just do a generic. And then his legs. Black. We'll just do the hand. This. I guess we'll keep it like that for now. You do have to finish the tutorial the first time around, guys. Keep that in mind. Okay. If you want to zoom in and out and you're using a control, because I don't like using mouse and keyboard, you hold in the L1 button or and you push up and down on the D-pad to zoom. Let's check the marketplace real quick. I feel like, yeah, so there's some stuff in the market still. Well, let's just play through the tutorial.
Our exit's blocked. You're gonna need to smash your way through. You've attracted some attention. Sentries are headed your way.
Here they come. Get ready for a fight.
You don't have your powers yet, by the way, so you just have your light and heavy attack, you have your ranged and heavy attack, the light range and heavy range. You can button mash and get away with this whole tutorial. They changed the tutorial about twice already. Once they went real heavy with like trying to teach you mechanics, and a lot of people just quit on the ship. Unfortunately, so they redid it, and then I think it looks like they right. But it's very, very basic tutorial. Just fight your way to the end. You can learn the mechanics of like combat system and like a rock paper scissors thing, right?
Let's see what our
like blocking a beat, like heavy melee, and then block breaking with blocking, right? So the block breakers are usually like heavy ranged attacks, right? And then lunge attacks will beat block breakers, which are like the heavy attacks. But you don't have to worry about that right now. I'm not sure how much of a factor it plays in the end of all things.
Looks like there's a way out above you. Can you get up there?
I know, like I said, guys, if you're playing on console and you're like, I don't know about anybody else here, but like, you know, I grew up on Western comics. I love Western comics more than me. anime. Not that I hate manga or anything like that, right? I grew up on Western comics, Batman, Punisher, Marvel comics, DC comics, Image, right, etc., all kinds of stuff.
You will not survive the will
All kinds
of
of stuff.
Brainiac.
It still exists or doesn't. And I love the superhero genre.
Trouble.
In general. I love the Western superhero. So if you're on console and you like superhero games, this is like the best you have, honestly. If you're on PC, you have like slightly more options with slightly more customization, but that, you know, that is up to you to find.
Superman's not the only
We got our
one with
first move.
powers. Let's see your stuff.
Telekinesis. Alright, so now we can look at the powers. Guys, you do get powers, right? So we are meant to, unfortunately, by accident. Mental is a pretty good power for PvP, don't get me. So you can look at what level you get your moves at. There used to be like trees that would split off to other things so you could specialize, but they did away with that a long time ago. And I'll be honest, we can talk about this later, but in the grand scheme of things, the powers don't matter much. They're more for flavor and your personal taste of like what you think your character should be. But you won't be getting a lot of your damage from these powers. I'm going to be telekinesis, right? We have telekinetic push, so very standard if you want to make your psychic guy, right? If you Professor X or like Jean Grey, this is where you would go. Like Firestarter, that old one. Technically not even a superhero, but if you like that. You could kind of dip into this trio.
Bad news. We're gonna have to cut through the AI core to
Who
get
else
to
has
the exit.
telekinetic
Expect
poison
heavy
ivy? I mean, not
defenses.
poison ivy. Harry.
Overseer? Brainiac's not messing around.
Shout out telekinesis. He's too big, so we can't really hit him with that power. If you see a skull like that, you could either block or move out the way. You'll figure it out real quick once you get hit with it. If you should be moving out the way, right? If your guy takes a knee when you get hit, you might want to get out the way instead of blocking. The telekinesis used to be really fun, guys, because they kept a lot of items like around. Telekinesis used to pick up an item and like throw it at the opponent. I don't know if it does it anymore, or if there's simply just a lack of objects.
Is that a full Brainiac invasion force? Good thing we're headed to the AI core. If we destroy it, we can bring this whole ship down. More of the Justice League have arrived to back you up. They'll draw some of Brainiac's attention.
Or we just get a button mash, I believe. So, like I said, this is like the second or third time they've
Let me know how.
like around here they would have had like a place where you learn how to block, break, block, and like interrupt, basically. A lot of people, for whatever reason, they couldn't figure it out. Or I think they just didn't do tutorial, right? They just like kept button mashing. So there was an enemy in there. Basically, the only way he would take damage if you did the proper move. So people thought like, what the hell? He's invincible, and they just like turned the game. And they never picked it back up, and that hurts their game traffic. So, unfortunately, you have to know that stuff later on. It is fairly simple, but you know, I guess they want to get you hooked first, right? If you're bored and you do the game and spend money, so they did what they had to do.
We need to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
I do like Matsu. Just for the themes of the character, I don't know. But it's not so bad. Good work, I guess. guys.
Reinforcements incoming.
If you guys like what you see, we are trying to grow the channel for sure. So 8 p.m. Eastern time, that's when you can usually catch me. We do about 4 to 5 hours a day. If we grow, we can go longer, right? I'm really trying to build this channel. I'm open to gaming suggestions and actions and all kinds of stuff, so if you guys want to see that, all it costs you is a follow, and then just like, let me know what you want to see, guys. I'm open to a lot of stuff, just like probably no first person like racing games. I don't like racing games. Maybe no sim games, right? But that's open for discussion. If you guys like and you want to see me play, I'll seriously consider it. If you're watching this on YouTube, because we're probably going to upload it to YouTube now that we have the sound working properly, and you want to see more DC, right? If you guys want to see more DC, definitely just let me know, and we can work it into the stream.
Move. Brace yourself. The JL's engaged Brainiac in the hangar.
He's breaking through my shields.
None will survive.
Yeah.
I have your back.
Easy work, guys. Easy.
We've got this.
Definitely a better like tutorial level. A little bit more action, a little bit more a lot better cutscenes, a little bit better planned out. I know this game got rushed
Witness
at the end of its
folly of your efforts.
when it was in
Nothing
production.
can
Right?
escape the
I think
control
they were running out of
of
money,
Brainiac.
and they
Focus on
they just brought it out
Brainiac. I'll
as is,
secure the teleport.
and it did hurt a little bit.
This ray is damaged. Attack acknowledged. Further analysis required. I am damaged. Tactics insufficient. Activating subroutines.
And there you go, guys. That's one of it. Block him a little.
Do not think you have won, for I wear many shells. I am the source.
If you're interested in joining the fight for justice, the League would be happy to teach you.
Yes! Teleporter's unlocked.
There we go,
Now,
right there, right,
Oracle's
guys.
always got your back.
If you stay here long enough, they'll all leave. Have a long dialogue.
Good you're here.
Good to see you.
Thanks for the backup.
I wouldn't dawdle too long. The ship is coming down.
This is your show, Oracle.
And he didn't even take the teleporter.
I don't know where he went. Very Batman.
Hey, don't worry. We've got your back. After you.
And Superman stays to make sure they ship. Okay. So, the thing is, guys, I didn't plan on being mental. So we're gonna be with Wonder Woman Mentor. We'll play for a little bit, guys. We'll look at the cash job, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And I'll tell you guys some pros and cons about the game. So we have some gear. If there's another cutscene, we'll let it play.
We were overwhelmed by his attacks. But only the gods can make or destroy worlds. And Brainiac is no god. From a single man's courage, we have an army of heroes to stand against Brainiac. Together, we shall fight tyranny. From Brainiac or any other false god. As Wonder Woman, I know that we all have our destiny. And for these heroes, it is the call to greatness.
So let's get our granted items. But you gotta claim one. It's just like stuff for joining the game, it looks like. We looked at all this yesterday, so keep in mind that you get it. That's all, just keep in mind that we can take a quick look at it. So there's a bunch of materials, pet, there's sparkle trail, accessory, there's that pets again. This one is a combat pet. Let's grab all this stuff. Emotes and greeting card packs. Grab all this guy. Not much to see, I'll be honest. I don't really worry about it too much. I want to do. And then we just grab all this. This is like house decorations. Also, guys, keep in mind that we are a very fresh account. We don't have any money spent, so I know it looks a little messed up. Our inventory is very out of whack. Our inventory is very out of whack, like I was saying. Okay, so when you're a hero, guys, not that that's taking care of, when you're a hero, you start off in a city. Usually it's like a police station. Wonder Woman and Superman, they'll be in the same city for some reason. I guess they had nowhere else to put Wonder Woman. Right, I said this is an old game, so I guess they didn't have the space to make a whole nother area or whatever. That would have been interesting, like, if you were a Wonder Woman mentor, like, you know, they could have had some more gameplay, like lore stuff, right? So, like, say you wanted to be Wonder Woman mentor, like, you could only have like a female character, and you start out on like the mascara or something like that. I guess they just didn't have the. There's briefings and investigations, guys. They are important for collecting skill points. They used to give you like a lot of styles and stuff like that, but those are relegated to that shop now. Their version of loot crates, which are called time capsules. Keep that in mind. If you see a lot of really fancy styles, more than likely it popped out a time capsule.
Not saying you should never go.
But as you level up and get
tour,
armor, that
just
turns
that
into
Booster
styles and
cares more
fashion.
about
So
hearing
you
himself
can get
talk
plenty
than
of like
providing useful
beginner styles and stuff
bounties
like that. But
offer
the
great
greatest stuff will be
but
locked
be careful
behind
not to take
a
them on by
paywall.
yourself.
That is
Teaming
one of
up
the
is key
negatives,
when
right?
going
But
after bigger
one of the
targets.
positives is there's like a lot of slim stuff that you can get naturally. So there's that. A lot of nice beginner styles. We're just going around grabbing our investigation. I
They're quick,
have a
cheap pick-me-ups that
brief
really come in
knowledge
handy
or
during
like
a
a
fight.
passing
Keep
knowledge
a lot
of
of
like
this teleportation hub will allow quick transport between key locations like other safe houses in Gotham City and Metropolis. See a mail notification
they want
on
us to
your
speak to
mini-map?
Oracle Bot, but
Check
we're gonna
your
grab all
mail
our
at
stuff
one
first.
of
You
these
can
mailboxes.
explore it, guys.
Treat
I think
messages from unknown senders cautiously, but mail from famous heroes usually
map
contains
there, your
rewards.
compass is in your
Don't
upper
sit
right
on
hand side.
those.
So okay. A cool looking person. Take a look at them. The other players are like this, right? You see their name.
Briefs and collections provides great insights,
They're
and
pretty cool.
completing them
I always
nets
think the
you some
females look
pretty
better
good
than the men.
rewards.
You
Information
know, that could just
brokering
me
isn't such a bum deal,
thinking females
right?
are just naturally better looking in general. So there you go.
Good to meet you in the flesh. Well, so to speak. Consider this league-friendly safe house a temporary place to repair
So she gives us our first mission. If you look at our compass at the right-hand side, you see there's like a little envelope, right? A little piece of mail. You gotta go to the mailbox and collect it. Usually it's this domino mask. They just round out your gear, basically. Here's your gear over here. As you can see, if you don't have the style yet, definitely make sure you collect it by equipping it. That way you have it in your style tab over here. And you can access it. Right, these are styles from other characters that we haven't picked up. But we have like 4 here. See. Right, so all kinds of stuff is here. We'll move on to our first mission. Like I said, guys, if you like the game, definitely let me know. This is Wonder Woman here. So you can, you can start out with Batman, Superman, or Lex Luthor, Cersei, or they'll all be available to you. Keep in mind if you pick a villain mentor, you will be.
Fast movement. It's the easiest way to get across a big city. Try it out.
I don't know
This is
how populated the villain side is, so take that for what it's worth as well, because a lot of the time you missions. In the beginning, like the first few years of the game, they really tried hard to make heroes and villains have their own missions. It's kind of homogenizing. No matter the DLC, you're all quote unquote working together to everything. But the first few DLCs, like very much there's like a villain version of the mission, and some of them do have exclusive styles, but good luck getting in there. Honestly, unless you're like a tank or a healer or something, take a long time. Yeah, unless you're in a league. Have some friends. Right? You gotta travel to Chinatown. Take a breathe for a second. Actually, let's look at Titanic Trenton.
Titanic Trenton is here and ready to fight the bad guys.
Unfortunately, you cannot get that body type. Take a moment. Guys, I hope you're enjoying. Hope you're enjoying. Let's push forward the first couple missions. It's very basic stuff, guys, so there's nothing really intricate.
Faust soulless walk among us, their souls crying out.
Use Magna Solos to summon soul globes, destroy some wells to summon. Right, so very basic, like do X amount of things or destroy X amount of items.
The Sentinels of Magic were formed to combat these sorts of magical crimes,
so very
but the number of Faust Soulless is far beyond their control. The spellcasters at
sometimes it's just like kill X amount
of Faust's foul ritual, but she's disappeared.
Very
if Faust has found some way to silence her,
if you're really into collecting your blues and greens, which are briefings and investigations, right? Those are the green mission points. You're better off getting the greens while you're doing the mission and not come back. So try to get as many as you can see, right? And then there's all kinds of guides to getting if you really are dead set on picking it up. You know, getting more skill points. Very big. We have telekinetic push there, it just basically pushes them with our mind. Right, we have that right there, telekinesis. It used to pick up items, it seems like it doesn't anymore. We might take a look at the tooltip for the move in a second. There you go. Right, so it used to be very fun. The damage used to be based on like the heaviness of the object, right? You used to get a lot of damage out of it. In raids and stuff like that, it doesn't really work anymore because they don't really put things that you can pick up. So you have to be happy with the fact that you just levitate them and do like a minor look. Go higher. Okay. Telekinesis. Yeah, nearby objects are all hit. Take a small DT. We have a skill point? We have a couple of skill points, okay. So, do Shuriken Storm. Shuriken. We'll take knee. We'll take a little mix. So here's knee launch, guys. Tap. And then Shuriken Storm is full. Shuriken Storm. We don't have supersonic speed for our flight yet. You have to unlock that around level 8 or 9. And we're level 4 right now. Usually once you finish with like this first like little beginning set of missions, you'll be around level 8 or so. So keep that in mind. You can fly faster than this, just not right now. That's all I'm saying. Like how Soulless and get Faustian relics.
Their memories and discover where they've taken
Zatanna. Like I said, very straight. Right, we're already at kill X amount.
Initiate field report. There is still hope for this soul. Fractures can be healed.
They're very basic.
Do not interfere, mortal!
We're just mixing ranged attacks with like...
Faust commands that we must fill the soul wells with souls.
You need to get one of the big boys.
Rise! Rise and defend the soul well!
It's not worth my soul to betray Faust.
There we go.
Now we know why agents sell Faust their souls and not their brains. Nice job knocking those memories loose.
Thanks to you, we know Faust has Zatanna captive nearby, guarded by his enslaved soulless victims. Go, free Zatanna, and defeat his plans.
Very quick. Very quick, very easy. Easy to get into, right? I will say one of the best things about the game is the action. Right, so it's not turn-based at all. You kind of just like fight in real. Very nice. Feels good to play, right? If you like Neverwinter, definitely up the same boat as you.
Get away! Help us! You'll never get past me or my mystic barriers.
That's a pull. Some of the moves can really use some. But I guess it makes sense, right? The pull, there's a push. Guard controller.
Kill it. I'm sure. Show my slaves. I have failed, Master Faust.
Ah. Much better.
You may have defeated the others, but you won't get past me.
There's a... So, you know, as far as combat goes, like I said, it's action. There's something called clipping in the game / weaving throughout the scrolls, which is basically you can stop some of your moves animations early with power. And powers, guys, they're the powers that you actually use, like, for example, telekinetic pull, push, telekinesis, right? As you can see, sometimes, like, I'll do tap hold, right? But I can stop the animation quickly with the power. So, you can see I still get the damage from my melee move without having to watch the full animation and just use a power. You know, that helps your rotation come out a little bit faster. You can do other things like drink a soda, pop a trinket, all that kind of stuff. It helps you get a little bit more DPS up. It's not the most important thing unless you're like trying to get that much damage.
Faust will roast you alive.
But it's, as you can see, like we can even stop our Shuriken Storm and you still get the Shurikens to come out. Or he still got hit with the Shuriken there. Even that guy. Right, we didn't have to let the full animation play.
Faust's spell of silence was really cramping my style.
I'll track him down, you stop his mages. Find Faust.
Someone without pet to dig in. It does okay damage, right? There's like tier 3 versions of the pets, so tier 1 is just like the little cuddly one.
Since Zatanna has to speak backwards to cast her spells.
Get ready, everyone.
We must weaken Faust. His magents are using forbidden artifacts called soul wells on innocents. Find them and destroy them before they're taken to Faust.
So there's something called feats, right? Sometimes in these like lower, there's stuff you can do here. One of them is basically extinguishing all the fire from the bookcases. You get feat points. 100 feat points makes a skill point, and you need a lot of skill points in the game for sure. Keep that in mind. So everything you could do, try to do it as best you can. We're done. I think we're done here. And like I said, you will be around level 8 or so once you finish the first like set of your missions. I think we're like halfway done. And you will have your movement locked. Takes a little bit, but just bear with it, I guess. You really can't do much about it other than play the game. Try to enjoy it.
You will never defeat me!
You see, there's really not much to say about it. It's very straightforward.
Merely destroying the wells is not enough. The magents are draining captured souls into soul globes. Intercept them before they return to Faust.
I really wanted to see if we had a mission here. It doesn't look like we have. You'll see, like, from time to time, like an exclamation point, or someone with an exclamation point over their head. Those are side missions, right? It's in your best interest to get all that done while you're doing the story. Right, so do all the side missions you can, because part of like getting more skill points is completing like all the stuff like that. Let's go around. There we go. I was looking for some.
Do you see her? Madame Dia perches atop the theater, greedily using her cursed
Blasphemy!
I think we could just keep hitting fire. Where did she go? I don't know. Yeah. Oop. 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 That one.
Initiate field report. Broken into many tiny fragments, this soul requires extra care.
Let's make sure we... I'm hearing a lot of background noise, guys, so let's mute it for a little bit. I just need make sure we're not okay.
Faust is feeding off these souls, so the fewer he gets, the better.
Faust has retreated to this theater to begin his foul ritual. Zatanna has him cornered inside, but he is protected by his magents and she is alone. Join the battle to fight at her side and end Faust's vile plot.
Initiate field report. The Sentinels of Magic can restore this splintered soul fragment with Gnostic thaumaturgy.
Okay, guys, so we had a lot of noise. We're just going to wrap this mission up, turn it in. We'll wrap it up. Guys, I do want to say thank you so much for stopping by. If you like it, feel free to let me know. Definitely let me know.
Master Faust.
First you, then the city. Interloper. You will never defeat me.
Faust and Zatanna battle just past that mystical barrier. Defeat the Magians casting the spell to break through.
Do not pass. You must not interrupt the master. To battle! No! We failed the master! You will never defeat me!
Release these innocent souls, Faust.
You cannot stop me, Zatanna. My power is too great. Ah, yes, the power fills me. Come, minions, give me your power.
Don't let them feed their power to Faust.
You will never defeat me! You will never defeat me!
The power! I will have all of it!
He's absorbing the soul well energy. Get back.
Yes! Yes! The power!
That's a few souls Faust won't get his greasy hands on. Thanks for your help.
I long ago sold my soul for occult knowledge. Now demons themselves dance at my command. But one bit of knowledge eludes me. The flame of life. That electric bolt that creates something from nothing. And this I will possess. I will possess the collective soul of mankind and turn the flesh of all living things to my will.
Thank you for your efforts. Speak to Zatanna, and I will rejoin you soon.
Thanks for the assist with Faust. We put on quite a show. Ready for the second act? The demon Trigon is rising right here in Metropolis. I'll get there when I can. Until then, think you can handle it?
I call upon you as one who has been proven in battle. Dr. Fate's ward against Trigon has broken. Now Trigon's demons rampage throughout the Tomorrow District. The Science Police's powers are not enough. Defend against this evil, and hurry.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I do want to say something. Thank you for stopping by. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to, feel free to let me know if you're watching. You're watching and feel free to let me know see more DC, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Maybe we could revisit it and I could talk about some the downsides, the upsides to it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of noise cut out here. My name is Frank Gallows, twitch.tv/Frank Gallows. If you want to see me, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, come check me out, guys. Have a great day. I will catch y'all next time.